back to another week. 2 weeks of a Madden sim. Today we are hoping to do 2 weeks since we hit 260 subscribers. At 300 I got a pretty good planned video out. Also, I just sat here for the past hour and a half recording, and I didn't even make it through like 10% of the video. No, I didn't make it through like 30%. Whatever, I have some fun stuff coming on this channel that you want to subscribe for in the future as I get this sim set up for this. Is this Madden 24? Yes, it is. I'm stupid. I said Madden 23. I mean, yeah, 23. So we gotta go ahead and change that real quick. Alright, and we should be good to go. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing the playoffs, because we're coming up quick. And there's a lot of things to be worried about. We got week 16, where we're opening up with Drake May hosting Seattle. Seattle's trying to make the playoffs right now. We got a ton of games to get through today, and we got week 18 on a Sunday. And then we got playoffs Monday. So, get into it, get excited, get hyped, do whatever you gotta do. Get your players re-signed, because that's important. We got the Bears sitting at 4-10. We're not that early on in the season. So, let me go and ping until somebody decides to get on. So, we got Seattle. I put Seattle. Drake May, 22 touchdowns, 15 ints. Better than what he was doing at the beginning of the season. Star-Lord, welcome. You might want to re-sign your players, because if you don't, your team's going to suck. If you need help, just ask. And in our first game, where CJ Stroud has been pretty good ever since the upgrade, they've been undefeated. They are up 10, now tied. The Bears, with Drake May, have been able to turn things around to be a little bit better, but they are only tied. And we're going to hop in here. Bears have been eliminated from the playoffs, but the Seattle Seahawks have not. Here we go. CJ going to need to put together a red zone score here as they get up to the 11. CJ Stroud not over 250. Oh, they're not going to get him from a first down? Oh, I thought for sure. Oh, it was 2nd and 12. I was like, they easily got over 10, which they did. But now they need CJ throw. Amazing pass to CeeDee Lamb for a first down. Gets him to the 7. No, that's Kyle Pitts. I'm stupid. Yep, I definitely recommend it. And well, I think you got yours. I can't remember for sure. CJ looking touchdown. Getting rushed. Throwing. Caught. 80. Going to be down at the 1. And what is wrong with this mouthpiece? There is a timeout by the Seahawks. 49 seconds left. I'd kind of let the clock run. You're at the 1-yard line, running in with Kenneth Walker, the 91 overall for some reason. Joey Porter Jr. has 2 tackles today. He's been, I would assume, pretty locked down. Stroud looking, throwing out of bounds. Pretty sure that was intentional grounding, but they're going to rule the wide receiver was in the area. Dang, at like the half-yard line. I don't know why you're not calling a run play besides to just milk some more clock off. But you want to score here, and they do. Number 3, Tank Dell with a tutty. Getting them up to 26. Field goal sends it to 27. And they'll get it. What's up, Axel? Crap. Alright. We don't want to watch kick returns because they're kind of just boring. Drake May with a beautiful pass to Etienne. Crap, my battery's at 10%. I could have sworn that was charged. Here we go. Drake May from the 39 has 2 timeouts. Need a touchdown. There's the throw to 86. He's going to be out of bounds. First down. Drake May with over 302 touchdowns. Pretty good game. He's evidence to Seattle Seahawks. They don't run the ball on the goal line. Very fair point. Drake has nothing. Going to be dropped, and the guy is dropped. Hamilton with a knockdown. Alright. From the 50. throw out of bounds. Tyreek Woolen. Forgot he kind of plays here for the Seattle Seahawks. 4th and 10. You're going to need probably an end zone pass here. I mean, they could call timeout. Drake May going to call for that. Oh, my goodness, he missed. Oh, Drake. Well, that is a necessary Seattle Seahawk win as they're up to 7-9. 7-8, my bad. That'll put them in contention for a playoff spot. As a very low seed, but it is still definitely possible. Somebody was stupid. The next game I have Philly, Tennessee, but also I think it's Colts, Tennessee. This is what happens when I don't give you guys enough time to look at stuff. And that is Philly, not Indy. PHI. And there we go. Tennessee up next. Versus Tennessee Titans. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not throwing that out of bounds. Alright, Tennessee also trying to make it into the playoffs. Eagles sitting right outside at the 8th spot. The AFC standings, the Titans are 6-8, kind of sitting like the Seattle Seahawks, but the AFC is a lot more locked up. And the Eagles are a very good team. With the Titans L, they could be eliminated today with a Bills win. Michael Mayer. Alright. There you go, Eagles up 7. Now 7-7. Got a question for you, Starlord? Go ahead and ask away. Titans actually hold a lead right now and are up by 10. Can they get a first down? The answer is no. Alright, Lamar, we get to hop in. Dang it, man! I really hate hopping in on these kind of mediocre games when I'm simming for 2 weeks. Alright, 2nd and 10. And there's a run. Didn't get very far. Lamar on the final play of the game. Here's a lob. Dropped. Titans got it. Sorry, I have some server things I'm having to deal with at the same time. I love how this all happens as I hit the stream button and not before. But how did they win? I don't even care. Titans get the W. Benny, you could, like, help ping. right. Now we get to head towards the Chiefs, where they will host the Falcons. Chiefs at 5-9. Even if they win, they could be eliminated. If they lose, they're 100% out. No questions, no ifs, ands, or the buts. Win or go home. Falcons sitting like the Seahawks. This is almost a must-win game for them. The Chiefs do not have an easy schedule. They would have to win out, and the Bills and Broncos would have to both lose out. Which is definitely not likely. Actually, the Chiefs might have the tiebreaker over the Broncos, potentially. Here we are. 7-3. These have an also need to poke Week 17 schedule. I will afterwards, but I don't know what games are going to be prime time and what games are not due to other things. Chiefs finally came to play, and that's a 38-17 victory. Good W. Chiefs offense seems to have found itself as we head to our primetime game of the week. We got two NFC teams looking to potentially solidify a top seeding. We have the 6-seeded Lions taking on the 2-seeded Saints, as the Saints trying to potentially catch the Cowboys. With a loss here, basically make it impossible. But the Lions also trying to catch the Vikings. Both are down by 2 games, so this is a very important game. Why didn't the Chiefs do this earlier? I don't know. Falcons was the most scuffed Super Bowl team. I would kind of agree, but it seems like the first year of every season, a lower seed always goes ahead and wins it all. For some reason, I don't really understand it. Here we go. Yeah, you kind of want the Lions to win the division, and you also want the Saints to not upset you and put you down a 2 seed. You can get that number 1 locked in early. That'd be great. You got 2 important games to watch here, Axel, as the Saints are up a lot. 27-14 is going to be that final score, as that's going to put some pressure on the Cowboys, as Goff sucked. Aiden Hutchinson up to an 87 overall now, as the Lions fall to 8-7. Woo! I almost made this one a primetime game. Raiders are going into Cleveland. I hate cheering for Cleveland, but here I am cheering for Cleveland. The Raiders could actually win the division after never making the playoffs. With a win here, they'd be 8-5-2. With a Chargers L today, they would potentially go up to the 4th spot. Yeah, I think a Dak revenge game would be kind of sick, honestly. Here we go. We got the Browns taking on the Raiders. And honestly, I find it hard to hate the Raiders. I don't think there's a single person out there that actually hates the Raiders in the Madden sim. In real life, I get it. Everybody hates the Raiders. But this, you just can't help but be like, they have a cool story. And here we are, the Browns up 17-7, now 24-7 as the Raiders are, well, choking, essentially, 31-10, and that is game. Glad I didn't make that one prime time, because holy crap, they suck. Holy crap, both quarterbacks suck. Sheesh. Bo Nix. Oh my gosh. He sucks. That's going to happen in week 17, yeah? That's it? Yeah, I think that'd be a great media thing. Top, like, 5 most likable Madden Sim teams. I know mine is hated. I don't know why. I feel like my team is somebody everybody can get behind. Browns up to 12-3. They're going to clinch their division with that victory, I believe. Because, yeah, the Ravens can't get 12 wins. But now we get to go to another important NFC team, or AFC matchup. Got the Jaguars playing the Patriots. You're back in the game. Well, you lost. But yeah, you are still alive. You're just going to drop a little bit with a Ravens win, I think, would put you down. Like, you really got to hope that the Bengals, Broncos, and Bills lose. The B teams are taking a beating in the AFC. They were supposed to all be good, but Jets and Chargers came out of nowhere. And here we would love a Jacksonville Jaguars victory. Don't think we'll see it. Chad Ryland, you can't be missing 24-yard field goals. You could be up by 2 possessions here. Jacksonville finally gets 3 on the board, 10-3, as the Patriots fighting for their playoff hopes. This puts them at 7-7-1 at 500, and that's going to do it. Jaguars, you got to score more than 3 points in a set, and that's going to help the Titans out and Chiefs. That was a team that needed to lose. Alright. Ooh, Patriots have a pretty hard schedule. They almost have to win out in order to do much of anything. Now a fun game at Buffalo Bills versus the Dolphins. Let's go to the Dolphins. Dolphins with an L are done. Gone. No playoffs for JJ. Except everyone hates your teams because you're like the 2022 to 2019 Patriots. I can see that last year, but this year I don't feel like I've been dominant. I was a first-round exit in the first year. It is kind of hard to... I don't know. It's kind of hard to like the team that keeps winning, but to be fair, half the league is in the NFC and wasn't able to do much. And even if you did hate me, how could you not hate Andre more? Because it was me and him every single year. It was the Broncos and Patriots. But the Broncos seem like the hero in that story. And here we are. Dolphins fighting for life. And Matt Milano picks up a fumble. But the Dolphins, on a 4th and goal, could score here and put the Bills out of business. Not completely out of business. But JJ throwing touchdown Dolphins. You love to see it. Michael, gallop your horses home, Bills. I hope. Yeah, I hate the Patriots IRL too, just because they're the Patriots and I hate Bill Belichick. Glad he's gone. Here's the kick for the Dolphins, and the Bills are going to run it out, and they're not even going to get to the 20. Alright, will Drunk Allen show up to a noon game? In my opinion, I think my most 5 likable teams would be Raiders, Giants, I don't know. Packers, I think we all just feel sympathy for. Oh yeah, I have to double check. Gosh dang. Josh Allen. Uh, that's crazy. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. I was really hoping the Dolphins would be able to get it. 2-point conversion can make this really difficult, and they didn't even guard Dawson Knox. Dolphins definitely won the Tua trade. And what a pickup tackle. They get it to the 22. But here we go, J.J. McCarthy. Here we go, McCarthy throwing left side up to about the 29. They do have 3 timeouts. J.J. McCarthy has 3 timeouts and 3 touchdowns today. And we could see anything. McCarthy throwing on the run. Incomplete. I don't know. I think that was a little bit of an early contact, but nonetheless, Taylor Rapp on the defense. Do the Dolphins have their go-to wide receiver? And it's popped. Lock him up. 4th and 4, just like they scored in the end zone. McCarthy throwing, caught, and he's going to get it. They're going to rule it inbounds. Only a 2-second runoff, which isn't like at all realistic, but whatever. Curtis Samuel on that catch. McCarthy throwing, almost picked off. That was pretty close. Woo. 2nd and 10. McCarthy rolling, throwing, incomplete again. The Bills are playing SWAT City defense. What is this? He's on his Football Fusion team. McCarthy, first down, up to the 40. They need a touchdown. They're going to call their first timeout. They still have plenty of time. 317 total yards. McCarthy is going to take off, pick up the first, and dive down to the 27. Going to take another timeout. Come on, Dolphins. Upset the Bills, and McCarthy's going to go down. Ford picks up his 2nd sack. Only 9 seconds going to come off the clock. Come on, get a chunk yardage here. McCarthy rolling, throwing right before it gets decked. Maybe have 2, if you're lucky, 3 plays. Andre, sure. I don't know why we don't just wait for week 18. But we can, depending on how quick this all goes. And it'll go quicker if you ping for us. McCarthy, no time. Gonna throw it out of bounds just to realize that the play is dead. 4th and 15. Anywhere on the field, quickly, is preferred. Unless they're just gonna go for the touchdown. They don't have that Tyreek Moss guy. Here's the throw. First down. Out of bounds. What a catch and a half for 80. JJ trying to get that last play in. Jonnu Smith with his over 100 yards. McCarthy to the end zone. Picked off. Dang it. And the Dolphins are eliminated from the playoffs. Huss, that was a first down. Ball was across, way across. As Michael Gallup goes up to an 82, but a little bit too late. Dang it, the Bills get a win, man. Alright, we got Giants and Bengals. Go Giants. No, we didn't pull a Jordan Love. That's not a Jordan Love type thing to do. He did it like one time this season. Do you mean like Lamar or Tua, who have thrown insta-lose games? Yeah, like one time in the playoffs against the Niners. Like that's really not that bad. He's not known for throwing ints. Is the Giants that white actually? Alright. D. Higgins has been going crazy for the Bengals this season. But Giants, I need you to win this game. 10-0, 13-0. Brad Robbins with a fumble recovery. Bengals have been shut down in the red zone. Thank you, Giants defense, for a good upset. And that might be it for the Eagles as well. No touchdowns for the quarterbacks. And Andre just didn't ping. Lazy bum. I feel like I've been doing all of the pinging this season, and I'm not a fan. Giants up 8-7. Now up to 8-7, my bad. Alright, now we got our game of the week. Got Colts at Vikings. No, you don't have a life. You're not allowed to. Colts have clinched the playoffs and their division. Vikings, with a win, I believe, clinched their division. I think they have the tiebreaker over the Lions. But two young quarterbacks, two young-ish wide receivers. There we go. 7-0. Interception there. 10-7. (21-13), 21-21. Yeah, we're hopping in here. Axel, mark this down. Both these teams are making the playoffs. Anything you get from this game is pretty much guaranteed to be used as a clip. Caleb. Oh, it should have been picked. Justin Reed, how do you drop that? Caleb Williams rolling, throwing into the dirt. That's going to be a field goal. Is Kirk Cousins on the bench? I kind of forgot Kirk Cousins was in the lead. He's still a star dev at 80 overall? Oh my goodness. There we go. Here's the run out up to the 19. Actually, you'll get a whole drive for Anthony Richardson. And this is one of the first times we've hopped in to see the Colts play this season. They've won in blowouts. And Richardson, this could be a Super Bowl preview, and this would be a pretty good Super Bowl preview in my opinion. Keep in mind, Marvin Harrison is out there along with Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman Jr. And that's 3rd and 5. Bynum on the defense. and popped. Colts, you might want to consider going for it here. Pittman wants a flag. Richardson needs to pick up a 4th and 5. Otherwise, they are cooked. And he's taking a shot too high. They can hold him to a field goal, though. They have hope. And they get the first down to milk out the clock. The Vikings with a pretty big win there to put themselves in the playoffs. And keep in mind, I benched Tua, but I also didn't get confirmation that I could. I really thought he was just going to be like, yeah, bench Tua, but I forgot to ask him. So I'm going to have to go unbench Tua now, because they are just that bad. Yes, that is a clipping drive, 100%. These are two of the worst teams. This is playing for draft pick right now. Oh, man. For people asking for 2 weeks, I kind of figured more people would be here. No, because what if he wants to lose, though, Axel? If he wants to lose, I can't just start Tua. Honestly, if somebody new joins the sim and they trade for Tua, they're just immediately asking to lose. And interception, Devondre Campbell gets it. Commanders are up 14. I want to see a little basic. Finally, Andre. Oh, Packers, you can't score 3 points. These glasses give me a headache, man. Alright. Now we got the Rams and Niners, our last primetime game. Alright, I'm hoping he's picking this one now, because I just do not want to. Alright. Alright, now that I got somebody to ping for me, I'm laying down. Oh. Get your last of the purple chair, because it's going away soon. Oh, my leg is dying. Alright, we're here with the 49ers. Thank you, Andre, for your great estimation. Rams score a touchdown and a field goal. No extra point. 10-9, 9-17, 15-17, 24-15, 32-15. 49ers get the W. Alright, now we got Tampa Bay at Carolina. Fact. Panthers are probably eliminated with that Giants win. I think. Why didn't you make the Broncos Chargers primetime? Because it's not. I'm not even in the playoffs. And there's so many better games. Like Browns, Raiders. Should have been one. Who else could have been one? Bengals, Giants would have been a better one. Like, there were just so many better primetime games than Chargers, Broncos when I'm not even sitting in the playoffs. Like, I could see if I was in the playoffs making that one, because it's usually, like, customary. But I suck. I'm on a 2-game losing streak, and I have to win out to basically make playoffs. Panthers up 21-7. And it'll stay that way as the Panthers pretty much going to eliminate the Buccaneers. What do you mean what's going on with the teams? Bryce Young, pretty good game. And the Panthers get a lot of good upgrades there. I think it's going to be a good game, be my guess. If you think I'm wrong. I do think you're wrong. I think it will be a good game, but also, which one do you think I should replace? Alright. Alright. Oh gosh, the camera fell. But that's a division game, plus they both have better records. 8-6-1 and 10-5. If the Rams win that one, it might be just over. Alright, so I got the lucky shirt on as the Chargers have home and a better record. Chargers have beat the Broncos every gosh dang week, seems, even in the playoffs. Come on, man, I need help. Watch this game gonna be good? It could be, but the Broncos have yet to play one that we've actually hopped into. Well, we get 3, but we let them get 3 from 49, so it's not that far. And the Broncos up 10. Come on, Broncos, we need this. And now we're only up 3. And now we're literally down. Up 3. Up 10. Can we get a first down? 4th and inch. Gosh, dang it, man. And that's a touchback. For Patrick Surtain! Holy crap, we needed that. Oh my goodness. I was about ready to hop in there. I wish I hopped in earlier. Usually I let one play happen. Herbert, through the game ceiling, picked a PS2. It was close, but we never actually ended up hopping in. I thought I was getting blown out, honestly. No, we needed that. We needed it bad, too. Alright, now we just need the Panthers and Ravens to both win. What's crazy is I could technically win the division. Gosh. Alright, now we got Ravens and Steelers. Come on, Steelers. What was in the other prime times? Drew, you are correct. But also I try to pay attention to what teams are doing good for a long amount of time so we can pay attention to those. Usually if a team has lost 2-3 in a row, I'm not going to give them a prime time. I didn't drop my camera, I just turned it down because I'm laying down now. Unless you're behind a lot. Dang, that's a quick touchdown for the Ravens, but the Steelers said, don't matter, we'll get it when we get it. And we'll get 2 of them at that. Ravens match it back, 14s at the half, and no scoring in the third quarter yet. Ravens going to get 3, Steelers get 7. And they do have the ball. Can they get a first down? They do, and they get more. As the Steelers upset the Ravens, you love to see it. Knocking the Ravens down. Quinn Ewers, great game. Imagine if the Ravens missed the playoffs. Minka Fitzpatrick up to a 95 overall. And I have the same record as the Ravens, but I think the Ravens do have a tiebreaker over me. Now we got the Battle of Texas. Which, spoiler alert for another video. This is a Super Bowl matchup we saw in that video. They're playing spoiler. The Texans have, I believe, lost 9 in a row. Which is just abysmal. Like, they decided there's somebody in the draft that they want. So they're going to go get them. Like, if we're looking at streaks, 2 of the least dangerous teams right here. The next one's 4 from the Cardinals. But then a team that is under the radar 100%, Saints with 9 in a row. They're going to be dangerous. But the Texans look to make that 10 in a row, as they are already eliminated from the playoffs, if my calculations are correct. And the bottom of the AFC, and will be, no matter what the result of this game is. Unless the Dolphins don't have the tiebreaker. Imagine if the Dolphins have the #1 pick. Who do they go get? Do they go get, like, a defensive guy? Like, I think this draft class is honestly kind of buns. Like, it's kind of mediocrity. Bobby Wagner with a pick. Bobby Wagner with another pick, I think. Doesn't matter, as, well, the Cowboys are up 7. Actually, it does matter. 4th and 3. Alright, Gino, can you pick up a first? They're going to give it to him. I didn't think it was there. Carter hit the ball out of his hands, it looked like. Battle of Texas. We've hopped into many Texans games before. Gino has just sucked, though. 165 passing yards. Cowboys should be blowing them out the water, but the defense have kept him in it. And there is a breakup. Yeah, my iPad's dying, so... Alright, Gino on the run, first down. Antoine Winfield. Alright, just under 90 seconds left. 2 first downs. And that'll be a third to Schultz. I believe Schultz actually played for the Cowboys at one point. It may just be in the Madden sim, but Micah has been basically taken out of this game by 72. That'll be a gain of 1 for Singletary, 9-second runoff, under 50. Gino. Micah with the hit. Gino throws a pick. Oh my goodness, and 50 came in there with a hit stick as Campbell gets laid out flat. He should have just gone down. Imagine if he fumbled that. And that... What? Penalties. Oh, they didn't have a timeout. So it was over, my bad. Bro, imagine if they won that Fairbairn misses a field goal to lose the game. Fairbairn, you almost cost your team the game. As I believe that will almost lock in the Cowboys with the 1 seed. As we head to our final game of the week, Jets-Cardinals. And then I'm going to go plug my iPad in. We'll get schedule done. Breakout QB. Andre, if you wouldn't mind doing schedule for me, I'll tell you the prime time and game of the week while I do the standings so we know who's eliminated and stuff like that. Kyler Murray's still getting breakouts. We got the clash of conferences. Cardinals were supposed to be better this year. I think it's about time they kind of get some upgrades. Maybe go for a complete reset. There's certain teams that just need that complete reset, where they're kind of in the middle of the pack, but on the lower end of the middle of the pack where they're not really even competing anymore. C.J. Mosley with a pick leading to a touchdown, but here in the fourth quarter the Jets are up 7, and they ain't ever going to give the ball back to the Cardinals forever hope. Aaron Rodgers. The miracle season. It wouldn't surprise me if the Jets actually win the Super Bowl this year and Aaron Rodgers retired. Think about it. It's poetry. Aaron Rodgers plays 1 season with an awful team, barely misses the playoffs like the Jets did last season, and then goes on a complete tear to win the Super Bowl and then retire. Kind of reminds me of Madden 23. And there are your final scores for this week. Ouch. Alright, let me sit up, because we got some work to do. Alright, so there are the final scores. I'm going to go get those typed in. Unless, Andre, you want to do that too. Yeah, actually, Andre, do the schedule first. I'm going to go plug in my iPad. Whoops. Alright, so Andre, I'm assuming you've hit the pause button and are now getting your scores. Oh, Andre already made the scores. Okay, well, yeah, do standings. Oh, I need to go back to the Broncos. Oh, Broncos-Niners have Monday Night Football. Crap. But yeah, game of the week, Saints-Cowboys. Probably. I need to look at the records, so let me go hit force advance. Alright. Yikes, I'm still third in my division. So, primetime games, I'm going to go with, Saints-Cowboys game of the week, primetime Niners, Broncos, and Giants-Eagles. Those are my primetime. Let's go view the standings. Ooh, some people have clinched. AFC, Browns clinched their division, but that's it. Everything is wide open as the Colts are going to lose. I'm going to type all these in. Actually, I'm going to take off my Apple Watch quick. And the Jets win. And the Bills are now the 6th seed. Actually, no, they're the 5 seed. Moving up to 8, 6, and 1. Chargers fall to 8, 6, and 1. And then we got the Raiders. 7, 6, and 2. Ravens fall 1 spot. 8 and 7. Broncos 8 and 7. Patriots go up to 7, 7, and 1. Bengals fall 1. Sorry, I can't read chat at the moment, but thank you guys for being patient with us. Bengals lose 1. Titans go up, actually. 7 and 8. Chiefs also go up to 6 and 9. Jaguars fall to 6 and 9. Steelers go up to 5 and 10, and Dolphins fall to 5 and 10, and the Texans fall to 4 and 11. All right, time to figure out if they're eliminated. Steelers are eliminated, along with. Can you make playoffs as 8 and 9? You can. Wow, only the Dolphins get eliminated that week. In the NFC. In the NFC, we got a lot of movement, which is usually how it goes. The NFC usually ends up getting a whole lot more clinches and stuff. Yeah, 4 teams have now clinched. Niners up to 10 and 5. Vikings 1. Saints also 1. Cowboys have not lost the 1 seed yet, but they could, as the Rams fall to 8, 6, and 1. NFC is going to go down to the wire, though, as the Giants move into that 6th spot. You love to see that. Everybody likes the Giants. And the Rams going to fall 1 spot. Eagles drop 1. Seahawks are now really close. On their miracle story. Panthers also go up 2. Buccaneers drop 2. Falcons drop 2. Seahawks are barely avoiding elimination. Commanders at 4 and 10. Bears at 4 and 11. Cardinals drop. And Packers at 12. Alright, Falcons, the best they can get is 8 and 9. So yeah, no eliminations in the NFC, just some more clinches. This one is going to come down to the wire. It's coming down to the wire! Alright, I'm assuming Andre has edited that message. Yes, he has. Perfect. And that's Monday night. Gosh dang it. Number 2 defense versus number 2 offense in Seattle. Dang. That's going to be a fun one. Alright, without any further ado, let's get to cooking. prime time Eagles. Alright, now I'm opening up chat again. I know that you're funny. Glad I'm funny. It means I'm doing my job right. Alright, well, speaking of doing my job right, good night. Dang it, I just joined practice. My camera's not meant for laying down. That's why I haven't done a sleeping stream. Alright, we're coming in on an hour. I'd like to get this wrapped up in an hour. Alright, big primetime game. Winner probably out. Got some... I think Michael Mayer goes crazy. Thursday night, we're excited for it. Come on, Giants. Punch your way in. Yeah, go Giants. Nobody likes the Eagles. Nobody likes Stocks, fake team, or haha. And the Eagles are already up 10-0. Now 10-7. Alright, well, it was good while it lasted. Eagles going to end up with the win there. Great games from both quarterbacks. Lamar was just something different with 96 completion. He had one missed pass all day. Saquon, you got to do better and help your quarterback out. Trevon Diggs, wish you upgrade. I'm going to do the most hated teams. Do you think you do most likable? No, you should do most likable. Because I don't know much beyond number 1 and number 2, plus I'm biased. Like, super biased into Madden Sim. Now we head to Cleveland. Houston, unfortunate that they had to play all of the best teams. But I guess they saw that coming and decided they might as well just lose all of the games when they were 4-1. Latu. Upgraded. Other most like it. You do most hated. I think I could probably do more hated. You make the what? You make the edit actual. Yeah, what you could do is like make edits of like the clips that we have. If you just get all the clips anyways, you could use those for clips in your media. Alright, the Texans made it close. Can the Browns get a first down? No, they cannot. No, they cannot. Alright. Gino, with a miracle, does he have it in him from the 80? I mean, 80 freaking yards. And not easy to come by either. From the 85. Gino throws it out, 4th and 15. I don't know, my quality's coming across as fine. They got 2 seconds. Could they get bailed on a PI call? It's caught, but too little, too late. You're not eliminated, but you were eliminated last season, but it's a new season. All you gotta do is win, like, 2 games. Dexter Lawrence up to a 96 overall. As the Browns looking to clinch that number 1 spot. as we head to Jacksonville. True, but I think, I don't know. Alright, Jacksonville with an L is out. Like, a lot of teams are going to be eliminated this week. That's just how it's got to go down. Technically, the Titans could lose. Technically speaking, of course. So it just depends how much we really want it to go down to the wire. And apparently these two teams wanted to also go down to the wire. Your camera came down the road. What? Alright, up 14. Jaguars get the W. Now, if the Broncos or Ravens win today, that would eliminate both of these teams. Jacksonville doesn't want to go home yet. Everything is so close right now. Jacksonville does have a very winnable game 18. Alright, let's go to Chicago. Detroit could also fall out of the playoffs. It's very possible and very likely. Alright, Bears up 7-0. And actually kicking it to the Lions right now, up 17, now 27. Lions do look like they're going to come back a little bit, just like they always do. The Bears are great at giving us false senses of hope, as the Bears actually get a win here. Oh, but now my camera's fine. Lions dropped to 8-8, and whoopsie doopsies as we head to Washington. And we will watch two eliminated teams play. Probably not hopping in for this one just because I simply do not care. If your team can't be good enough to make it into contention in week 17, you just don't get to be seen. Ow. How the Steelers didn't do better this year, I don't know. Here we go. And so it looks like a win for the Commanders. And it makes it easier on me when you don't have to work these games, you know? Oh, true. But also at the beginning of the season, we didn't know which teams were going to be good or which team was going to be worthless. Plus, you can literally go search in what games which teams played if you're looking for clips of that certain team, and then just click each individual one so it even has a camera on it. next we head to Green Bay for another useless game. You know what I'm talking about right now? Ooh, breakout D-line. Which is why I'm not hopping into a bunch of useless games. I hop in where at least one team usually is having a chance of making the playoffs. This is like the first week where we've actually had teams that are not making the playoffs actually play each other. And actually, a lot of them at that. But luckily, they're all here at the beginning, so we can get into the better stuff later on, so I'm not falling asleep. Yeah, the stream tonight probably not going to be that long. What's up, Vonra? Hey, Marco's saying I have... Whoa. Saying I have like 3 offenses today. Can you tell him to chill out before like permits me? Also, did he win? I don't know if he won or not. I can't remember. But no, I mean, Logs does, like, he's right. It says 3. I have to hop in here. 1 play, hopefully. 1 play. So yeah, I would watch what you say. Wow, he picks up the first down. Marlon Mack does. I swear, if this goes to overtime, done. Kyler taking off. First down and more. Speedy Gonzalez up to the 40. They have 1 timeout, not going to use it. Don't put the camera in the thing. Fine. And incomplete there for Kyler Murray. Good incomplete, as that stops the clock. What does this game actually mean? Oh my goodness, that's going to be a deep kick. I don't think he has the range. Ooh, this is for like who can guarantee themselves a top 4 percentage. Here's the kick. Kick is up. Kick is left. Kick is wide left. And the Cardinals choke themselves a victory, or at least an overtime. Unless Tua throws a pick six. Bro, imagine they just throw a pick six. I only had 1 though, that's what I was saying. Also, am I playing good? I don't know you're playing. You can literally go look how many times you were pinged. But I was alerted when you guys were doing your stupid earlier, Vonra, and yeah, there was, I believe, 3. I at least, at minimum, saw 2. At least today, which is really what we track. But also, you had a few yesterday, so you're lucky it was only an hour. Because you've kind of done the exact same thing multiple times. I get it's hard to break, but also, Rect was able to do it, so you should be able to as well. I got Patriots and Colts up next. And now that I think about it, we didn't look at the playoff bracket. I mean, we kind of see what it looks like, but I like having a visual. So let's go take a peek. After we hop in here. Alright, view playoff picture. Brown's still the 1 seed. And yeah. This matchup, I don't think anybody saw coming. Patriots gonna try to put themselves into the playoffs, but need a win. Here we go. Patriots, W. Colts, get 7. 14-10. 14-13. And the Colts could actually choke this game away. They probably will. Oh my goodness, the Colts fell off. Unless they get the onside. They do not. Colts going to choke it away and give the #1 seed to the Browns. Mac Jones, great game. Not even like the Colts choke. The Patriots just played great. Clinton upgraded. Well, I'm ready to go to bed. Jason Dolphins, want to join my franchise? Is it a playable franchise? Because I'm PS5. And a college student doesn't have a whole lot of time. Is yours a sim franchise or a playthrough? Zion Tapulafatoy is not able to do what he did in Madden 23. Inverse records playing here against each other. Yes, it is. Yes, it is to playthrough, or yes, it is as in like simulation. There we go. Dolphins 7, Jets big play. It can be either. Not sure it can be. It's usually one or the other. Dolphins get a huge upset against the Jets. Because like with mine, it's all run through Discord, so everybody owns a team. It'll be a fantasy draft. Well, that's good to know. But is it a fantasy draft simulation? Or a fantasy draft I actually get to physically play it with it and get signed up on my own PS5 and then schedule with an actual other owner? As the Dolphins move up to 6-10, give the Jets a little bit of problem. As the Bills now have a shot. I mean, what do you prefer? Well, I don't think I should be the one dictating your your franchise. How many owners do you have? Because I have a playthrough one that I guess I haven't announced it yet, but we're getting ready to launch just to test it. I've never done a playthrough one. I do this one. I'd be down to maybe collab and see if you wanted to help me run a playthrough one, because I don't have a whole lot of PS5 players. Or I guess it's now cross-platform because it just got launched. Wrong button. I kind of don't like doing the whole simulation one because I already focus all my attention to this, which takes like an hour a day. 14-14 here. Both teams playing for some playoffs. I'd love a Rams win to help the Broncos kind of make it into the playoffs a little bit. And the Rams still have a ball. Can they pick up a first down? They do. And that's going to be a touchdown to win themselves the game. I have 2 owners, but I'm getting more people. But I believe simulation. I mean, I already devote so much time to this, and I probably should. Well, I don't think you should change it. I feel like if you want to do simulation's a whole lot easier to run, especially when you're a smaller group doing it, so you're not just feeding on bots. I'd be down to give you suggestions, but I think I will pass. Thank you. Bills taking an L. As we head to our game of the week, Saints and Cowboys. It's the revenge game we've been waiting for. Alright, I got a Discord pin. And if you don't get enough people for it, you guys are welcome to join mine as a backup. But if you want to start your own, be creative, I'm all for that. I just don't have the time to allocate towards it. I just want players to join and play in the mode you guys prefer. Well, that's kind of hard to do both. I wish you luck, but I don't see how that could work the best. if one guy wants to do simulation, one guy wants to play it, then the guy who's playing it is probably going to win because playing a bot. Saints start off hot, get 2 and then 7. Could that 2 win them the game? It'll at least get them close. Saints have the ball. We'll get to the 2-minute warning. That's safety, keeping it close. Dak Prescott on his revenge game. Lost his depth trait. Dak over the middle, wide open, Olave. Up to the 46. I mean, they don't want simulation. So then you want to play through it. Here's the handoff to Kamara. That'll be a 1-yard gain. How fast do you want it to go? Do you want like 1 game a day, couple of games a week, or how fast are the weeks? Axel, can you invite her to my Discord server, and then that way I can talk with him after the stream, potentially? Dak retreating. There's a screen pass to Olave. Not Olave, Kamara, and that'll be a first down pickup. Cowboys going to use a timeout. Because now the Saints are in field goal range. Kamara, handoff. First down and more out to the 18. Oh, never mind, Axel, you don't have perms. I'm stupid. I got you. I'm opening up my phone right now. That's up to my friend Mark. Crazy. Oh, so are you the one in it, like running it, or is somebody else running it? That's the link to my Discord server if you want to join that, and then that way we can speak about technicalities, but I'd be interested. He has Discord, he actually runs the whole franchise. Fair enough. Watch. Here's the kick from the Saints. It is up and good. He has Discord, he actually runs the whole franchise. Good. If you want to get it so we can at least message each other on Discord, and then that way I can DM my questions and figure out more details. Here we go. There's the run out to the 24. Because I actually suck at playing Madden. I'm awful at it. I have yet to win a real life game. Trevor Lawrence gonna wish for a mirror, and we're gonna lose this game. Saints could potentially go for that 1 seed. Could potentially. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Cowboys do get some upgrades. And yeah, Ravens. Wow, this is a good game. I don't know, I still got 1 seed, not even worried. We have to lose one next week, and that was expected. True. I forgot who you play next week, though. Alright, see you, Axel. Alright. With a win, the Ravens would eliminate single-handedly 2 teams. And the Bengals looking to potentially get up to 8-8 to sneak into the playoffs at 9-8. Pretty sure they have to win this if they want to make it in. That's his PlayStation. Is also must create me. Alright. I've never used a PlayStation to play multiplayer before, so that'd be new to me. Ravens up 10. Now down 4. This is huge. And the Bengals get the ball back and milk out the timeouts, and the Bengals going to win. Yes, Andre, you did clinch the 1 seed. Do you happen to know his Discord hashtag if you're not going to join my server so I can message him? Because if I don't have his hashtag, I don't think I can add him. Ravens dropped to 8-8 as we head to the Raiders, who are trying to clinch the playoffs. Dallas Goddard up to an 89 now. I don't have Discord, but he does. Okay. So if you want to save that link, and I don't know how you guys are friends. I don't know if you guys have any phone numbers. But that way, you could just text him that. That way he can join, and that way we can message each other. Alright, here we go. Raiders. Chiefs. Raiders up 3-6. Chiefs get 7. And then 10. Raiders got to get a touchdown. They do. Chiefs match it, though. Fourth quarter. Coming down to the wire. And it is 20-20. Chiefs trying not to be eliminated. Raiders trying to clinch. Well, also you could subscribe and then just come and message me later whenever I'm streaming again on this channel. Whatever works best for you. Mahomes trying to win this. What a throw to the middle of the field, wide open. Noah Gray? Maybe? I think that's their tight end. Mahomes now. No, that's George Pickens. I'm stupid. Pacheco gains about 2. They're in field goal range. Raiders going to call their timeouts and try to get a stop. Pacheco, he's going to run up for a few. That'll be a gain of about 5, 6. What team do you want? I'd probably take the Broncos. I'd be good with the Niners or other teams, but Broncos would probably be my preferred because I'm a sad Broncos fan. Alright, clock is winding. They maybe have one run play. Now they're going to kick a field goal. Here we go. There's the kick. Kick is good. Raiders got 9 seconds. Are the Chiefs eliminated? I feel like they should be. No, they can make playoffs. It's 8-9. Especially since the Ravens just lost. If the Broncos win, they're out. But 4 seconds for Bo, Mr. Man Nix. Pats, Dolphins, Bills, Panthers. I'll take them. Well, I'll take the Broncos. Also, dang, it seems like you guys are AFC East fans. And picked off out of bounds. Won't hurt his stats, but an L. You should also try to balance up the teams a little bit. So I could take Niners. I'm good with either, really. Raiders take a very bad loss there, sitting at 500. As we head to Seattle. Broncos is yours? Sounds good. Also, once I'm in, how's it run? Is it like through Discord, or how am I supposed to schedule a game with you if you don't have Discord? Because personally, I just met and I don't want to. I don't even know my PS5 number. LSU, we're almost done here. So after... Hey. Can you message people on PS5? 'Cause I don't. You can walk me through it after. The Seahawks get a safety. Ooh, this is a pretty big game. Are we gonna have scoregami? Seattle only scores 2. Scoregami? No. 31-9. Seattle gonna take an L. Yes, you can. All right, sounds good. Man, I wish I was on the PS5 more. I run mine through Discord. I would recommend that if you guys want to find more active people. But I have 3 games left, so if you want to wait around and teach me how to figure out that, apologize for making this difficult. Not at all, I'm just confused. I'm going to the Chargers game, right? I forgot. I feel like we've watched the Chargers play. Also, we're doing 2 weeks. No, we are going to Chargers. Chargers, Panthers. You have a face-on game. Let's go. You lost. I just like working through Discord, personally. Yeah, I'd be willing to play. Also be willing to suck. Should probably go buy my own PS5 so I don't have to use my friend's PS5. Here we go. Panthers 7, Chargers 7. Man, if the Panthers could pull off an upset here, that'd be best case scenario for me. Not going to happen, though, as they are now tied in the 3rd. Chargers get a field goal. Panthers get a touchdown. Jeremy Chin gets a pick. We'll take it. Panthers, come on, cook. Panthers, cooking. Come on, Panthers, let's go party. Here we go, Bryce, get a touchdown. And gonna get nothing there with Sanders. Bryce, 1:42 left. 2nd and goal, here's the pitch. He has blockers. Nothing. As he is taunting. Is that Kareem Jackson? I don't think so. It's somebody Jackson, probably important. Rice, screen pass, Sanders, Derwin James with a hit stick keeps him out of the goal line. And they're going to have to take a field goal as we're going to send this to overtime. I send the invitation. How do you know my username? J.C. Jackson, thank you. Andre coming in clutch. Making me look less like a fool. I'm not offended if you sent me your friend request, I just don't know how you do it. Herbert coming out to try to lead the Chargers on a 33-second victory. All I need is a field goal. It's on your coach. He's on to something. Eckler. I still may need help accepting it, though. Star-Lord, I'd fast forward, because it seems like you're behind by like 2 games. Still a fool? Yeah, 100%. Well, luckily for the Chargers, Justin Herbert is not to turn the ball over, and isn't going to throw a pick 6 here. As that's to Eckler, and what a hit by Shaq Griffin. No, Shaq Thompson? And go do your superhero pose. Keeps him in bounds as we're going to take this one to overtime. Now, if you guys remember in my media earlier, we looked at the teams that have never tied. Both of these teams actually have tied. Teams that haven't are the Ravens, Dolphins, Texans, Broncos, Cardinals, and 49ers in 8 years of us playing. Now this is normal overtime rules. First to score, first to win. Bryce, there's the throw, caught on the ground. Pickup of 7, Hayden Hurst. Second and 3. Dropped. Asante Samuel on the Chargers have a great defense. Panthers still almost have put up 500 yards on them though. Young, Hurst, first down. Got a Discord ping. Alright, 2nd and 8. Yeah, get in position. They're running some weird defense. They got 2-on-1 on the down low. Yep, they might as well capitalize on that first down. DJ Chark. What's up, Marco? Here's the handoff. Sanders. He's going to pick up a couple. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my iPad. I mean, that's an awesome play. Ow. Man, I stubbed the crap out of my toe. I can't believe I lost 3 games in a row, Star-Lord. It's believable. And it sucks. Bryce Young running for his life. There was a flag for holding while I was gone. 3rd and 14. Big down here. And Bryce is going to go down. Agbonia. Alright, Panthers going to try to milk some of that clock off. If the Chargers tie, that would really help the Raiders. And the Broncos. Fair caught at the 17. And Eckler up the middle. He's going to gain 10. Eckler been pretty much caught in check today. Chargers still not over 100 rushing yards today. Herbert throwing right side, caught. Mark Andrews stays in bounds. That is huge for the Panthers, as that will milk off a ton of time. How would a tie affect this? Here's Eckler. He's going to be stopped short. With a tie, they drop to 8, 6, and 2. They'd still probably have the division, so the Chargers are definitely content with a tie here. That puts them up to the 49 as the Chargers use their first timeout. Here's a handoff to Eckler, as he's going to go down for about a gain of nothing, but that's going to keep the clock running. 40 seconds left. Need about 10-4 to be in range for a kick. Herbert, there's the throw. Keenan Allen gets up to the 40. That's going to take a ton of time off the clock. They're going to call a timeout. Are they going to try to go for the kick here? No, they might throw to the outside, try to get in a kick, but 11 seconds left. Could they go for the win, or will they go for the tie? Panthers get pressure. Herbert goes down, and that will be the game. Got a tie. Chargers pretty happy with that result. Panthers really wanted to win there. As the Panthers now 6-8-2, that knocks them out. Falcons and Buccaneers will play. The loser is out. Actually, I think both of them actually might be out. No, actually, if they win, they're good. They just have to win. That is crucial. Sunday night, prime time. Loser is out. No team wants to be out, especially the Falcons, who won the Super Bowl last season. 13-13 at half, actually 16-13 with a quick little score there. I'm so embarrassed for my team. Well, I mean, you weren't supposed to make playoffs this year, and you can only become better in the draft. Unfortunate sack there for Baker Mayfield. And they're going to take a timeout. Bucks looking to pick up a first. Baker throwing wide open. Oh my goodness. Falcons, don't choke this game away. And don't make us go to another overtime. I want to go to bed. Baker, the handoff. Up for a couple. Are they going to get a playoff or call a timeout? They're going to call timeout. Take it to the 5. Here's the kick as we're going to go to yet another overtime. Both these teams want hope. Buccaneers, here's the run out. And back to the whole no tie type thing we were talking about earlier. Both these teams have had ties. So Marco, Falcons will win the toss. Buccaneers do have the better record. I need a pina colada. If I'm going to stay awake tonight. Falcons going to run out the ball. It's a pickup of 24. Ritter, what can you show us with your 448 yards of total offense today? They are cooking. Here's a handoff to Bijan, and Bijan with a huge run and juke, but ultimately gets brought down embarrassingly. But up to 96 for him today. Here we go, here we go. It's on your coach. Oh, I already read that. Ritter gonna be sacked. Vita Vea picking up his second and a half. Here's another handoff for Bijan. Beautiful juke. Definitely has joystick. He picks up a couple, but ultimately they need a huge pickup here on 3rd and 14. Ritter. Horrible decision making. You can literally run that and take time off the clock. Here's the kick. Fair caught at the 24. The Buccaneers will get a chance to do the exact same thing. Why did we have to do this, bruh? Baker, handoff, 36, makes a miss. And that's going to be a loss of about 3. Another handoff. This time 36 going to pick up a few more. And that should take us under 3 minutes. Baker. He's going to be sacked. Ibkeni puts him on the ground. Oh crap, it's a fantasy draft. I just realized. I have to go, actually pick a team pretty wisely. Alright, here's the catch. He goes down. Go down. Sit. Hit. Alright, Bijan runs it up for 3. He's over 100. All they need is a field goal. Here's the 2-minute warning. Riddler taking a deep shot. Swatted incomplete. Bro, is each team going to get 2 chances? Third and 7. Ritter going to be sacked. Dennis, play your guitar, but you got to pray your offense can do something in a minute 26. Here's the punt. And it is up and down to the 20. 1. Bucks, you have momentum. Don't choke this away. Choke it away. Baker, QB draw. Oh my goodness. Carter. Yes, put him on the ground. That was a horrible play call, and he should be punished for it. Buccaneers, for some reason, going to call a timeout. Personally, I wouldn't. 36 gets through a little bit. He's trying to pick him up, get it to go quicker. Jesse Bates, pretty smart. Because the quicker you can get him up back to the line, quicker they can potentially punt to you. Especially if this is incomplete. It's actually caught by Godwin. Chase McLaughlin needs to get to the 43. 25 seconds left. And they're going to use their last and final timeout. Please have this be a run play so the game can just end. We don't want to watch this anymore. Baker throws it out of bounds. Baker, here's the shot for glory. Caught sideline out of bounds. Jarrett. Who is Jarrett? To win the game. Falcons go for the ice. Bucks could win it here. No shot you miss a 20-yard field goal. It is up and good. Sunday night ends in highlight fashion. Finally, it's over. Bunny boy. Alright, we got 49ers and Broncos, our final game of this week. 49ers clinched playoffs last week and look to potentially clinch their division. Actually, they might have already clinched their division. I can't remember. We go take a peek at the NFC. Did the Rams lose? No, they won. So the 49ers are playing for their division. As we got Niners versus Broncos. Broncos playing to eliminate 2 teams. Actually, I think it might be up to like 3-4 teams now. Need a win here. Oh my goodness. Well, we tie it back up, but looks to be a no defensive type of game, as the Broncos are looking like a shootout right now. Alright. 31-31. 4th and goal, they kick a field goal. Alright, come on. Pick up the 3rd and 4. 2 turnovers for the Broncos, and they're only down 3. It's a miracle like that. What's up, Jackson? Pickett takes a shot. Incomplete. What are you doing? It's 3rd and 4, Pickett. Do better. This is for the playoffs. We're kicking a field goal. Will Lutz, please tell me you have the leg. He does. Okay, we have hope. Just don't lose this game. And here's the run back to the 21. Brandon Ayuk has been going crazy today, 126 yards. Both offenses have been cooking until like the second half. And that is not Brock Purdy, that is Jalen Hurts. Surprise, surprise. Hurts over the middle. Not quite a first down, but almost. Bringing up 2nd and 1. Hurts actually only has a few. He doesn't even have 300 yards yet. I thought he would. But the run game has been killing the Broncos, as they have nobody who can blitz the quarterback. And what a hit by PS2, saving a touchdown. Elijah Mitchell out of the backfield. That's his first catch. I think Overtime Games joined stream. Yeah, you think so? Here we go, Jalen Hurts. And he's going to be sacked by Randy Gregory as he's going to split one with 56. And the 49ers are going to use a timeout. Good, we're not in the exact same defense that we're getting cooked by Andre in. And only rushing 356 gets there, but CMC going to be broken up. The next time my team Raiders, I need to focus. Alright, please don't blitz on a 3rd and 21. Play coverage defense. And here's the run by CMC. 4th and inches, and they're going for it. Are they tush pushing? No shot they pick up that. Jalen Hurts going to take off and run. And he's going to pick up a first down. Clock is running. Down to 8 seconds. Please. Quick throw swatted down by PS2. 1 second left. This would be a 60.5-yard field goal from the rookie Jake Moody to win the game in Mile High Stadium. For the win from 60.5. The kick is up. No good. Ooh, we have hope. Why do we only have 67 rushing yards? Why can we just win in normal time? Kenny Pickett's a captain. There's Patrick Queen and Jalen Hurts. 49ers win the toss and elect to receive. Yeah, you guys could take my face and have that be a meme. POV, your team goes into overtime. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody feels when their team goes into overtime. All right, here's the kick return by 17. And seeing as the Broncos can't defend the run, why don't you just run it out to the 38? Holy crap. Please lock in. Here's the run by McCaffrey. PS2. Thank you. I needed somebody out there. 2nd and 8, and they're in good not field goal range, good range. Jalen, and he's going to be shaking off Kool-Aid McKinstry. What is his hit power? Kool-Aid, bring him down. They blitz Kool-Aid from the edge, and Jalen just shakes him off, benching like 600 pounds. Jalen Hurts has time running up through the middle. Why don't we have a spy? That's got to be a stop. Christian McCaffrey with the run. Thank you, number 5, for bringing him down. Christian McCaffrey now over 100 yards. Jalen over the middle, wide open Kittle. Putting the nail in the coffin. Taking time ever so slowly off the clock. Broncos need a play. CMC on the run. Shaq Leonard brings him down after a gain of 4. More clock goes off. Jalen throwing, caught. Kool-Aid brings him down after a gain of 4. 1 yard to go. Don't let CMC run it in. And that's exactly what we're going to let him do. 2-minute warning. Broncos, we're going to start using timeouts now. And the blitz doesn't get there. Kittle gets 9. Kool-Aid is getting abused out there. Here's the run. CMC not going to get the end zone, but he's going to get 1st and goal. They got Justin Simmons on Debo. Looks like a tush push. CMC. Singleton with the hit. Crazy hit for the Niners there. We got Simmons on Kittle. Handoff, Debo. Keep him out. Keep him out, please. I'm good with a tie. Just don't lose this game. Jalen gonna throw wide the frick open. Pickett, you can't throw 2 picks in a game. Derek, we gotta run the ball with Derek. Why? Why me? Nobody wants to see the Ravens in the playoffs, man. PS2 up to a true, to a true 99. Not gonna be just devved up by upgrade. What's better, 8 and 8 or 7, 7 and 2? I think the 2 is better. Broncos and 49ers have actually never tied, so we should have known that that wasn't going to end in a tie. And actually, I don't need to switch teams because I'm on the final team. Now, Andre, if you want to do scores for me, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to. Here you go. There are the final scores for this week as we force advance to next week where, gosh dang it, man. We'll see who's going to make it. Derrick Henry, Marvin Mims, Kool-Aid, all good upgrades. Playoff pictures. What it all comes down to, the Raiders are the 7th seed. The Patriots up to 6. Bills at 5. And the Giants and Eagles are both in. The Raiders have the tiebreaker over me. I forgot. Games to watch out for next week. I don't really even know. Dolphins, I need you to win that. I need you badly to win that one. I also need the Chargers to... Chargers are the division leader. My bad, I forgot. I also need the Rams to win against the Raiders. Man, there's a lot of good games. Bills, Colts, Dallas, Cincy. We got a lot of good games to watch out for. Anyway, let's go look at the standings. AFC, Jets have now clinched. The Chargers could fall out of the playoffs with a Broncos and Raiders win. Good to know. So as we look through all these, there you go. And in the NFC, Cowboys, Saints, Vikings, 49ers, Rams have clinched. Eagles and Giants are playing for their lives. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you guys all in the next sim, which will be Sunday, Week 18 playoffs. Start Monday. Get excited. Get